my teachers. Thank you very much for joining me here for another discussion on inclusive education for general education teachers. Now, it's very difficult to talk about inclusion or inclusive education without talking about UDL, Universal Design for Learning. Now, what is Universal Design for Learning, you may ask? Now, Universal Design for Learning is a framework as put forth by CAS 2018, which helps teachers to create lessons that reach all students regardless of their strengths, their needs, or their learning preferences. Now, this framework guides educators to design instruction that's flexible, inclusive, and highly engaging from the start of the lesson throughout to the end without having to think about retrofitting the lesson simply because the barriers to learning have been presented. There are three principles to universal design for learning. The first one is multiple means of engagement, and this is where the instructor or the teacher spark curiosity and motivation by offering choices, relevance, and authentic challenges for the students regardless of what their learning needs are. There's also multiple means of representation, and this is where the instructor or the teacher seeks to ensure that the information or the content is presented to the students by various means so that they can interact with the information, whether it is by way of text, visuals, audio, or by whatever means. And there is also multiple means of action and expression, and this speaks to the product. This is where the students will now demonstrate by various means or by various choices what they have learned. So it could be a report, it could be a presentation, it could be role play, just having different ways of demonstrating what they have learned. UDL is a concept that we will continue to discuss throughout this lesson as we talk more about inclusion. And I trust that you will cultivate this mindset of universal planning for all your students and meeting all their needs as much as is possible. If you cultivate this mindset in your planning, then you will better be able to meet the needs of your students. Take care as we continue to discuss inclusive education for general education teachers. Take care. Bye-bye.